So I started serving probably around the time my son was born, because we got asked to start serving like in nursery and that kind of thing. And as he got older and got involved in things like Upward, and it was kind of during that point in time that I was approached about helping run the PowerPoint slides that we were using at that point in time. So I started on tech probably about 15 years ago. What was supposed to be kind of a part-time gig became a, hey Greg, you're doing this, and just kind of my own natural interest in things tech, I started getting more involved with the other aspects of it, sound, lighting, and ultimately the video. Why was I serving? It started out with, well, because somebody asked me to, and then you started seeing that serving isn't just something I'm doing, I'm getting served through that. You know, I feel a deeper connection to God through that. I've made tremendous friendships through serving, not just with the other people in the service team, but with folks in the congregation and that kind of thing. It's just really deepened my relationships within the church. I just feel like I'm in a deeper walk now because of my connection to the church, and the staff here and the people here has deepened my walk versus when I was just sitting on the floor and watching the service unfold. So I think one of the things that's been most impactful for me that kind of helped tie some of this together was somebody who attended Kensington, and she was talking about the fact that she was kind of away from the church and that kind of thing, and had started watching videos and finally came to Kensington, but she was just kind of really feeling like she was out on an island, that she still hadn't really connected and that kind of thing. And she felt led one day to get up and go pray at Kensington. So she prayed and, started kind of feeling a presence and that kind of thing. And she got up from praying and turned around, and there were just all these people standing behind her that had been praying for her. That was around the time that this church was going through a lot of exodus. And the thing that came through that was Jesus leaving the 99 to go get the one. And this girl, to me, that story just kind of represented everybody that I know that I was friends with that left this church are at other churches. They're still following God. They're not following Him here, which is fine. But that one was the one that Jesus was going after. The other 99 that may have scattered were okay. Jesus was concerned about that one. I saw us make a shift from being focused on our needs, needs within the congregation, that kind of thing, and start looking externally at what does the community need. And there wasn't a strong recovery ministry in this town, but anybody who's been in this town any length of time knows there's a tremendous need, because I know you see the results every week when we see, salvations, lives changed every week through that shift to a recovery ministry. It's why I come back. It's why I want to be here. My feeling is, if you're somebody who is sitting there saying, I'm not feeling connected to this church or the mission of this church, get yourself involved somewhere in serving, whether it's ushering, serving on the tech team, being part of the worship team, baking cinnamon rolls, whatever it may be. Get yourself involved. I have no doubt that God will use that to bring you deeper in, not only to the service here, but just deepen your faith with Him.